Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie Twins. Him and Danny DeVito, right? Danny DeVito's in prison, and as Arnold walks away, you see Arnold with these fabulous diamond calf muscles.
I'm looking for Vincent Benedict. You got him.
That stood out to me years ago, and it was always a muscle group that I always wanted. I personally believe that the calf muscle is probably the most aesthetically pleasing muscle group on the human body. You may beg to differ, that's okay. But anyway, the calf muscle. Okay, let's go into a quick overview of this fabulous muscle. My favorite muscle group on the human body, the calf muscle. If you look at this area here, this is called the plantaris muscle. Doesn't really have much function otherwise to work in unison with the gastrocnemius. Then you've got the soleus and Achilles tendon here. But if we look at the primal function of the calf muscle, the gastroc, what is it? What is the primal function of the calf muscle? You guessed it, is to put the foot in plantar flexion, or otherwise known as to elevate the heel as high as possible. So if we look at that calf muscle, our objective is to fully shorten that calf muscle when we're training. So the best way to do it when you're going through your reps is think about elevating this heel as high as it possibly can go. In fairness, what you're thinking about is think about bringing this heel as close to this knee joint as possible. Get the heel to the knee on every single contraction. That is definitely one of the key steps. So as we wrap this up, we're primarily talking about the gastrocnemius. We're not really talking about the soleus. Whereas the soleus, if we were talking about the soleus, we would hang out on our last rep in that stretch position. Once we finish our set, we would hang out in a stretch position for approximately 20 to 30 seconds. Very painful, but they've shown, research has shown that it really adds more musculature towards the soleus. But today we're primarily talking about the gastrocnemius and really taking advantage of getting the heel as high as possible towards the kneecap. The more we can do that on each rep, coming up onto the big toe, getting the heel towards the kneecap, not doing any half reps, which you see many people in the gym doing. We really have to pay the price. Get the heel as high as possible, wherever we're using the standing calf raise, the donkey calf raise, or single leg calf raises. The heel has to come up as high as possible.